Welcome to this series where we are playing the War and Industry update for Reforged Eden, and we're currently starting on the top of the abandoned assembly yard, which we took down in the last part. And in this part I want to do two things. I want to give you guys a bit of a walkthrough where the main loot boxes are and show you one of the cons of using the method that I actually use to get down there, because obviously we're going to lose some loot boxes which we could have looted, but hopefully we'll still get enough loot there. I mean, there's loads of loot in this building, which we can actually take advantage of. And the second thing I want to do is start work on what I would call my solution for building a CV, because we're going to need to move to a CV relatively quickly. And I'll start with the CV first. What I've actually done is I've created this NSC CV02 template, and if any of you want to watch the last series, you'll see it's this ship here. What I've actually done in creative mode is remove the two outlying wings with which had the grow plots in on one side and the hangar on the other side. I've also trimmed out some of the resources as well, so that and the idea is that by doing that, you can see here with this one here that what I've got is a central fuselage of the ship. And what I want to do then is just use that as an expansion to build a bigger CV over time. Now, the reason I'm kind of taking this direction is that when you're starting out down on a planet like this, one of the more tedious elements, and it's a bit tricky, unless of course you've got an opportunity to actually build the CV in space, is just getting that in, because you normally end up having to put the CV starter kit out, which means the core is down on the ground, but that's not where you're going to need it for when the ship is built. And then you've got to build out lots and lots of blocks and other bits and pieces, and it just takes a long time. And so what I'm hoping is that by doing this, we can get a kind of semi-functional CV up immediately, which we can then grow for whatever purpose we actually going to need it to. Now, the downside of this is that I don't think it's Reforged Eden compatible, so we may have an issue with it when we first bring it in. Of course, the first thing we got to do is actually unlock some tech. So we're gonna have to. I think we need a medium fuel tank. We need a oxygen things. We certainly need a control seat. The ship has got a warp drive in it, so we've got to come out to there. I don't think it's got any RCSs in. I think it's. I'm not sure if it's got a large generator. I think it probably will, but. And then I think it just uses medium thrusters. We need a basic extender. I'm not sure if it actually needs an advanced one, but we're certainly going to need the ammo box, the ammo controller, the container controller, and that. It's got med stations in it. It's got the food processor in it. I think I've taken out the hangar decks, but we will need the ramps. We will also need the landing gear. I'm not sure if I've I don't think it's got a repair station in, but we'll have to put one in later on. I'm pretty sure it's got a detector. It's got a couple of projectile turrets. Let's see what's left over now. Oh, so it's a large oxygen tank, advanced constructor, and shutter doors. So that's all we've got to come in here now. Oops, wrong one. So we need the large oxygen tank, the advanced constructor, and shutter doors. And what we should do now is go to the factory, and this is what we got to do. You can see here we've got to get 7,551 iron ingots, carbon substrate, silica ingots, copper. We've got Neo could be the challenge, but I'm hoping that we can get the ball rolling by dropping that in there. Saphian plates, I'm hoping that we're going to get some Saphian plates from this building. The alternative is that if I can't reach that very, very quickly, we go back to the library. I say we've still got this there, although this has got a repair station in it. And then we've got the toaster, but the toaster's obviously got some extra bits and pieces in it as well. So that's the compromise. So we might as well so let's just move on to getting there. Actually, before we do that, as usual, a big thank you for your comments and feedback. As usual, you guys give me a lot to say. Now, I did get a comment about someone said that there was a loot box up on the top of this crane, but I've got a feeling that I might have destroyed it by accident. I've got a feeling it could have been here, and therefore we've lost that one, but we are going to lose a few of them anyway. Actually, where is my... Oh, yeah. Right, we're going to have to go there. In fact, let me just sort this out. I think we can put the projectile ammunition back.
Warning, threat detected.
Put this back so that we've got... And I don't think we actually... Whoops. Put that in there. Put that in there. And just shove this in the container controller. So you can see we've got a pile of zirconium. And what I'm going to do is... Now I've got no idea what the CPU stats on this is. And I don't want to put the core out open in the open. So I think what we'll do is we'll just drop the core in here.
Threat detected.
Now, obviously, the first thing we've got to do is... So we can't... Turning the power on may not be a very good idea, because we've only got 67%, and I've already done enough damage to the base as it is. Just to give you an idea of what's actually in here. Got loads of spawners, access terminals, salvage core, got some ammo boxes here. Look through. What I will do, actually, I'm going to do it the quick way because there's too many bits and pieces, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna empty the fridges, I think. Now we could do this, but it means hunting all the way down here. But considering how many loot boxes there are in here, we'll just do it this way. It's a little bit more time consuming, but when you want something that's specific, this is the easier way to do it. Right, we can probably eat one of those.
Warning, threat
And
detected.
just empty the cheese and that. Eat one of those. Want a quick look at the fuel tanks. It's got large fuel tanks in it. Nice. Certainly got use for those. Got 2 food processors, flares, whole range of equipment, tables and all sorts of other stuff. Now, obviously, this base is still got lots and lots of hostiles in it. So what I'm going to do is start by giving you a tour of the surface. And actually, we'll start with down here. Oh, look, there's an Iraqi need in there. Okay. Hello. Goodbye. More food. In there. Now, accessible from the surface is 2 little rooms like this. And you come down here. So you've got one here that's got a kind of a door through into there. And if I actually just get rid of that block there, I'll just give you a bit of a view of what happened when the core destroyed itself. You can see here the whole center of this block area was blown out, and it blew up to this floor here. And it also took out a room that was above it, which is part of the normal path in. Now, I know for a fact that down in this corner was a red loot box, which was destroyed. And I think there's a doorway in from somewhere.
Warning,
Well,
detected.
I'll try and find the pathway in as we go round. but there's a couple of loot boxes which have been destroyed, and of course when the loot boxes are destroyed, you got that means that you no longer can get the loot, because of course it all disappears. But of course this is the room that we dropped into in the last part down here, and there's the trapdoor that goes down into, in fact we could come this way. Yep, there in this room is I think there's a loot box here, and then there's a furnace about here, and then, but you can see the extent of the damage that's been done. So what we can do is just start looting out this here. Remove some of these. Got to be a little bit careful because we need to be able to get back out the room. Get Neo, take out the antennas.
Warning, dread detected.
I won't take out. Sounds like there's an arachnid still hanging around. Out that corner one. 9 ingots. Medium pellets. Multi-tool charges. Oops, didn't mean to do that, but some planks. Now what I will say is that if you come into here while you're actually still don't have control of the, whoops, you need to get up to there and then wait for the jetpack to recharge. No more guys there. Oops, there's another loot box just there. I'll just pick that while we're at it. A little bit of safety more. Get rid of you. Now there's a whole array of loot boxes up over there, but I just want to show you the other one that you can drop down in. Any arachnid? Nope. Okay.
Warning, dread detected.
Have a look round. This one's got a couple of pretty good loot boxes in it. So just work out. We've got some med kit, and then can't remember if there's actually any hostiles in here. Now this is a blind room as far as I know. There's nothing, can't get into the main POI with this.
Detected.
Some safety and plates. This one we can, whoops, haha. In there. Actually what we will do is that can go straight into the battery. Shove all this in. Get the ball rolling. Just clear these out. All these cargo boxes can go in the, oh, let's get that just to indicate that we've got it. More safety and plates. More safety and plates. Bits of glass. Apologies that this will be a little bit tedious. I promise it's going to get a little bit more interesting once we've got through this initial kind of clearing this area. I think I'm going to keep the metal scrap for a reason which I'll explain in a little while. Okay. Okay. Just keep dropping these in as we go along. As far as I know, there isn't anything under here, but we'll take a quick look.
Warning, dread
Nope.
detected.
No, this is just a block of 4. So if we come back up to here, then we just keep dumping the general junk into here. Now I'm not going to just destroy all. Just take you, get rid of you. Because I think we can get up that way. So I mean, to be honest, actually, what I can do is we'll just clear the whole room. All that, we've got another undelivered cargo. Okay. Doing okay at the moment. We've got that, didn't we? So just get rid of you. Don't need you. Oh, there's another fairly unpleasant surprise there. Sentry gun. And what you can do then is just jump straight out like that. And then I don't think there's any good quality loot up here. There's some other containers in this corner. I'm not sure if I actually looted these, but yeah, I think we. Oops. Now tech again. That in there. Drop that in there. Drop that in there. I think we cleared these, didn't we? Whoops. Probably don't need this cement. Right, so we got a lot of ore in here. See, do is put that and that there. We'll pull the Sathian plates out. Maybe the cobalts. Take that, and that, and that. Don't need the cement. Probably then take a chance with the Neo. And yeah, I think the Neo could be a little bit of an issue, but I think we'll be fine. 25 Sathian plates. So just wander around here. I think again we looted these. The cobalts. More Sathium. Whoops. Right. Now, if you're doing this for the first time, one of the traps that this game actually gives you is that it kind of entices you to come into here. You see here, this is a good source of grow plots. I'm not going to take the fridges because I might want those for the ship later on. Where take the consoles so that we can shove them. Now we're kind of going to move into hostile territory now. So the game will get you to come round here. Someone trying to fire at me. And what you can see here Oh, oh, go away. Spiders are always the biggest pain. As I was saying, in here you've got a couple of furnaces. I don't know whether the game will let me pick up the furnace. If I put in here, furnaces are really big by game proportions. And just to show you the furnace there, need to put that in for food. Now if I come here, now if we put a furnace in, you'll see, look at that. The furnace will really push up the stuff, but if you want to refine the scrap metal, it would pay to put.
Warning, threat detected.
Doesn't need it. Okay. The putting the furnaces in there, you can keep the furnaces as a. That's the player, and of course behind here we've got a whole load of other blocks. Take that, and press T. And then what you've got in here, I think all these are large constructors. Now,
Warning, threat detected.
now if you come through here and you haven't taken out the core, there's a bit, the game presents you a little bit of a trap, because if you see we come here, and looks like we've got some bug uglies down there as well. Oops. You can see that you get 4 turrets come out the wall, which can be a real pain to get through. And to be honest, it's absolutely no reason why you should be coming down here when you're just trying to take the POI down.
Warning, threat detected.
Pick the lab tables so we know we've done them. Okay. And it's gonna offload again. We'll put that in there, that in there, in there. A few more saphium plates as well. That can go into there. All the rest can go in the container controller, like that. Don't really need the Xeno metal, because so if you really want Xeno blocks, you can just get them from the lower part of the base. You don't need it. See, we got another whole big section here. Let's keep taking out stuff. Some ammo. I think we'll leave the ammo boxes. Saphium plates as well.
Warning,
So
threat detected.
here we are. Got another. Got some antibiotic pills. Got some force fields. Take that. Planks. I don't sure if I really need them, but a little bit of zirconium ingots. A little bit more. Saphium ore. So again, we got a whole raft of stuff here. So take that. We got another one here. So we've got some large generators here as well.
Warning, threat detected.
Titanium. I think that's magnesium power. I don't want to throw that away. Game work. Just do a little bit of actually we'll just do this. The zirconium. Nope. Okay, there's no need for zirconium. I thought we did it, but we can put the force shields in, cobalt, put the power cells in. That will push things up a bit. some more safety in there. Probably put the sniper rifle in as well.
Warning, dread detected.
To put that there. We've got some elemental. Well, so we'll put that in as well. That's gonna. I mean, I might as well do that because we won't get anything else that's special from that. And then we'll just. I think what we may have to do is take over a block somewhere or storage. Let me just see. Now, if you were coming in here, you'd probably either come in through this door, because this has got an exterior platform here, or you'd come in through here, because this has actually got a, and of course we've now got an O2 station and medical stuff there, and then got another like that. A couple of bandages. Oops. Try to work our way around this room. You can keep the hover bike. Not really interested. And again, what we got here is the opposite side of all these boxes here. We've got another charge. What we got here? Sniper rifle again. Take that. And then in this corner here, we've actually got another little room here, and just behind this wall here is a repair station. Of course, we got some nice fuel tanks in here as well. So as you can see, this room doesn't actually lead you down into the lower parts of the building. Okay, I don't think we've actually got. Oh, we got some titanium. Get rid of that. Anything else I can? Well, got some. Get rid of those. And that. Anything else that we can kind of dump off? We're running out. Got some titanium plates we can put in there. We've got some beds. Got some. And we got some titanium ingots as well. We can shed. Probably get rid of that. Okay. Pop this in. When we come back to this room, I think someone's trying to shoot at us, but we're not in here.
Warning, dread detected.
Gonna get some screaming abdabs in there. I've got control of the room. You may not like it, but that's exactly what I've got. Okay. Right, so what we got here, yeah, the turrets are, this is the, what you'd, if you want to do the POI, this is actually the way in. This is where, what on earth was that? It sounded quite heavy, almost like a, anyway, back to what I was talking about. We come over to here.
Warning,
What you
dread detected.
find is that you've got, so if you want to get to the lower levels, the way in is actually here. which is exactly the side door of where we go. And what we've got to do is go up there. But what you've got is a guess. We've got some sniper rounds there, ammunition there. Yeah, they're all below us, all that noise. What you've got here, if I actually take this out, and then let's pull back. This POI is absolutely full chock-a-block of there. So what you see down here is, I'll just take that out, is another kind of hidden loot box. And there's what we got in here is a kind of room, which is the room that we actually drop into here. And you can see we've still got all the bug uglies in here. But what you've got is just do it this way, it's quicker. What we got, wow, heavy armor. Yep, we'll take that. Got that. Right. This in here. Keep the ball rolling. Make sure we've emptied both these. Now if we go around the outside here, see we've got some large generators. And if you get into this section, hello guys. What you'll find here is another one here. We've got here a Gatling gun, titanium rods. There's another one here. Force fields we can put in. And then we got another one here. Got some more zirconium. Okay, we can't zirconium up, so we can do it that way actually. T and we're and you can come along here, and I'm pretty sure there is normally a red container just about there, but obviously because the room blew up we lost it. We lost, hello guys. Now the next route we can go is through here. We go up here, and then we got another loot container here. What we got here? Standard keycard. Oh, nice. Got some zirconium. We got some fuel, and I think that now if I open up this hole here, what you'll find is this comes into here. This comes into a room here. Now, what would happen is if you're doing the normal POI, you'd come down these steps here from here after going up through this room here, and at the far end is the what we call it here. This takes us back to where I was just showing you, where this is the way that you would normally come in. Actually, let me just see if I can get rid of some of this stuff. Well, I'll put the force fields in, put the cobalt in. Don't really need the silicon. Actually, we'll put the Gatling gun in as well, just for good measure. We'll take that. The bandages. Have a bandage. And then we're, oops, must have done that one. I think we did that one as well. Yeah, because we came through here. So say you would come up through here. We've done the fridges. We could probably just take those. I leave the food processor. Got some more bandages and some meds. Take that. Whoops. Obviously these were. So we've got sport food in there. Oh well, never mind. That's the way it goes. uh, furnishings. And then what you've got on this side is a whole array of stuff here. What we got here? Light armor. Take that. Come there. Multi-tool. Radiation protection. There's a bit of the roof fell in there, I think. Upgrade kit. Hover bike, you can kind of keep that if you want. Then what you do is you come down here into this room. Don't think there's any loot boxes in here. You just got some antennas which don't actually do anything. Right, just offload some more stuff. Okay, I think what's happening is yeah, we got the connection. I'll just unload that, load this up. Where's the antennas? Get rid of the fridges and the furniture. Don't really need the cargo boxes. We don't need the block. We don't need the steel plates and the glass. What else have we got? Nothing. Right, just press F2. Upload all this into here. So we're now in this little kind of cubby hole thing, which I've got myself trapped into. And then what you do is you follow this pathway down here. And this comes to the room that where we came in through this door here. And again, we've got some more up here. Oh yeah, we've got a multi-booster. More bandages. What we got here. As I say, when you get to this point, if you come in this way, we've got some heavy windows there which views down. You can either go this way. I don't know if there's. I think this drops down another level into there. I've never been that way, so I don't know exactly where that comes in. Or you can come in here and just come through this room here. But the alternative is that if we follow this back up through here, if we go through, let's take the door. You get to this junction here where you've got a choice two ways. If you come through here, that brings you to here, which is where that loot box was. If you go the other way, take the door, what that does is, this is the dangerous route, because if you come through here, the moment you come out here, there's a turret here which will appear and make life very difficult for you. And of course, as we did in the previous part, you've got to get to this area here. And the door's gone. And then come down here. What's that? Oh no, that's okay. And then you get to this room here. And of course, what I did was I blew a hole in there. Okay, ha. Obviously, the guys are not very happy with me. I think we're get out of this room.
Warning, threat
Yeah,
detected.
thank you, game. Okay, we'll just get back up on top of the roof. Anyway, so let me just offload this. Anything else I want to get rid of? Got a couple of beds. Quite like that. I think we'll get rid of that for the moment. Anything else? Probably drop the computers in as well. This game, just press F2. Keep adding this to the pile. Right, anyway, back to, oops, can't get the spawn position. Let me just see, where is my ship gone? There it is, over there. I think we can do just strike off from here. Back to what I was talking about. And what we'll do is we'll just straight down into here. That allows us to bypass our friends over there. So if you once you get to this room, the proper path is through here. Then you come into here. Then you come into this room. And in this room, what you will find is, I think there's a furnace in here. I think there's a loot box along this wall, which obviously we've lost. And then on this wall is a kind of a hop-up thing. It's quite difficult to see. And then that takes you into a tunnel, which then takes you through to a point where, if you watch the previous video, I showed you where you can drop down into this area here. And of course, all this has been destroyed. Trying to find out whether the other loot container here is still, actually probably it might be a bit easier to do it the other way. But we'll have to get past those annoying what we call it, where is it? Try and get past those. Ah, go away, go away, go away. Ah. Okay, we have to go over the top of them. Oh, wow. Oh, we already done that one. You coming? Okay. I don't really want to waste time and my ammunition actually getting down and trying to kill them, so what we'll have to do is, oh, there's a CPU extender here. I think we'll retrieve that. That would be quite useful. I'm hoping, yeah, it looks like we haven't destroyed this room. And then up here, right on the limit of the, oh, look at that. Got 12 small options with 37 gold. And whoops. I don't actually recall there being a loot box there before. Got some viral samples. Yeah, we might be able to use that. The only thing I wouldn't mind doing is having a look around the back of this room. I think there's a turret back here, but I can't see one at the moment. That comes this way into these rooms. Oh well, anyway. So I think that covers most of what we is in this base. Obviously there's a lot more loot boxes to be taken down, and I mean there's probably more than enough in this base to build a pretty big CV actually. I can't think of any more locations. So we got this. If you go through here, this is one of the things I like doing when I'm actually looting boxes. I think that must drop right down. Maybe if I find another version of this POI, what I'll do is I'll actually kind of take it apart. We'll pull out a couple of these generators. Oh wow, just found another loot box. Look at that. Where's this then? Obviously hidden up behind. No, it's all part of this one. So there's probably quite a few more other loot boxes hidden in here. Let's just go through here. Okay. Oh yeah, well, it just whacked me. That's okay. I just don't want to waste time getting that. Okay. Where? think we'll put the base CPU extender in because I'm not going to build a base anyway. We'll put the large, what we call it, in, put the iron ingots in, keep the gold and keep everything like that in there. Basically, need a really big sort out. Don't need the cargo boxes. Can't put the ore in at the moment. I think we're split the difference with the ingots as well. We've got some railings which I probably don't want as well. So start with the CPU extender. Push through everything quite nicely. Drop that in, drop that in. So that's done. And if we outpoint at the base, see how much damage we've done to the... Right, we're now down to 58 boxes. Let's say we got, this gives you an idea, we've got one big furnace, loads and loads of large constructors. In here it says core systems. Right, we've got some improved CPU extenders. Oh, we're certainly going to go looking for you.
Warning, threat detected.
Right, it says it's 34 meters that way. I just don't want to hack through the base in an arbitrary way, so probably means the other one's in here somewhere as well. What we got here? CPU extender improved, right? That's it. We got a hollow projector. We'll take that.
Warning, threat detected.
A medium fuel tank as well. We'll take that. Okay. Whoops. Right. Got CPU extender improved. CPU extender improved. What's the difference between the two? Probably just texturing. And put those in. Yeah, these are for bases. So for some reason we got one for an HV. I'm not so sure why I'd want that. Kind of might keep that one because that could be useful. Right, we're just gonna come in here. Solar panels. You never know, I might want to build a what we call it, an HV, because I wouldn't mind an HV tank. So maybe having that might be quite useful. We've got 4 large generators left over, 2 food processors, got 11 fuel tanks. Fuel tank small. Okay. Oops, got too close again. Right. Gonna put that in there as well. A cargo box, put that away so I don't put it in by accident. Type, I would like to keep the laser cannon as well for the moment. Oh, no, just saw a whole load of equipment which we don't really need. And that can go in there. I think this is where I'm going to leave it because obviously all I'm doing now is starting to tidy up. We got a lot of tidying up, emptying all those loot boxes and various other bits and pieces. We've also got these solar panels actually. Let's just have a look. I've got a feeling these will be base only, but take a quick look. Curiosity. Where's the solar panels? Let me just see. Yeah, they're only for the base, which is a bit unfortunate. So what I'm going to do off camera is I'll kind of empty out all the loot boxes, cover up the roofs, keep working on trying to get as much of the stuff into here. You can see we've got a lot of iron ingots, but I can do that by just pulling out the blocks in this space. And so until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.